The Education Channel presents District Digest, an inside look at the Collier County Public School District. First, the latest news.
Thanks for joining us. Here's what's happening.
Every school aims to make its students into leaders.
But one elementary school in Immokalee is taking it a step further by incorporating language of leadership into every lesson.
95210, let's go!
So today we have our Leadership Day, and this is the second year that we're doing this, and it's really a day where we highlight all the great leadership things that are happening at our school.
It's time to go! Jesus, it's time to go!
I am here exploring new ideas for the Leader in Me. At our school we do have Leader in Me, and we wanted to go to another school to see if there was some things that we could incorporate within our school as well.
We just finished up our campus tours where they go around to all the classrooms and a couple of different places where kids are in leadership roles. To me, this is the most important thing that our kids can learn here. These are the skills that kids need for our future. We can educate, but really the jobs that they're going to are probably jobs we can't even imagine, but the ability to work with others, the ability to make goals, set goals, and implement the plan and reach those goals, the ability to work with others. That's what employers want, that's what parents want, and that's what leadership is all about.
It's important because it can get you through life. Like say if you didn't pass college and you wanted to be a boss of a job, you would have to be a worker because you didn't pass college and you need all your education.
It is a wonderful experience for children who don't get to see leadership at home. They can see it through the eyes of a teacher. It's pretty cool.
Now coming up on this edition of District Digest, Kindergarten Roundup is officially underway.
We'll talk to one principal about what to expect and why these events are so important to attend.
Plus, we'll learn about an upcoming event aimed at honoring middle schoolers who've made significant achievements.
Then we'll showcase the winners of the Collier County JROTC Drill Meet.
And finally, we'll highlight our great partnership with the Collier County Alumnae Chapter of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority.
That's all straight ahead on this edition of District Digest. Plus,
this is Tracy Kohler. Join me for a special feature here on District Digest coming up in about 10 minutes. We'll tell you what's cool in school. Please stay with us here on the Education Channel, your window to education.
on the air on Comcast Cable 99 and online at collierschools.com.
Collier County Public Schools.
Today's learners,
tomorrow's leaders.
Welcome to the CCPS app.
these days it's all about staying connected on the go.
The CCPS app does it all.
Information for parents, teachers, students, staff,
all in one place.
The home page gives you all the information you need to know about the district.
The side panel gives you access to everything,
from calendars to lunch menus.
This is also where you select the schools you want to follow.
Then, with a simple swipe, you can access information about your selected schools, get the latest news and events, even access My Grades.
Wait a second, are you sure we really want to do that?
You can also easily share what you're seeing. Bus running late? Share it!
The best part, you can customize what you want to see.
View the calendar of just one school or multiple schools.
You know we're all about social media. Never miss a tweet with one-tap access to the CCPS Twitter feed.
And you can sign up for alerts that you don't miss out on an emergency at school.
Get connected. Download the CCPS app today.
Available now in both Apple App and Google Play stores.
District Digest continues with a special feature.
Our first guest is Mary Lou Andrews. She's the principal at Laurel Oak Elementary. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for asking me.
Yes.
I'm thrilled.
Wonderful. Now you're here to talk about Kindergarten Roundup. What exactly is it?
That was a term that got started about 20 years ago where we literally talked about rounding up all of the potential kindergartners so that we would start knowing how many would be coming and making sure that we didn't miss anyone and making sure that the parents understood what it was involved, because it possibly could be their first time starting public school.
So as a parent, why should I attend? What should I expect?
I think it's important that you try to take the time to attend. Some schools have it during the day, some schools have it at night. You might just want to check the website to see when the time and the date is for your school, whatever school you're zoned for. You should go because it's a nice feeling. You get to see the campus. Usually we have our PTA, PTO president talk about how parents can be involved and volunteer. We have our kindergarten teachers show a little presentation about what to expect, and lunch and bus and car and labeling their belongings and what the day's going to look like. And then we usually end the whole presentation by having the kids go through a kindergarten classroom so they can actually see and touch and feel, so they won't be quite so nervous that first day of school.
So you encourage the parents to bring the children along with,
Oh,
right?
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. And it's so good too, because those are the first bonding moments. Like, they're going to start seeing their friends. Those are the kids they're going to graduate with. So it's a nice time to start that bonding.
What do I need to know to be ready for this event?
Yes, that's very, very important. Again, like I said, you need to know what school you're zoned for, what elementary school you're zoned for, and you can find that on the website. And then also, it's very easy to go to the Collier County website and click on the parent button, and then there's a button below that says enrollment, and then that gives you all the information, because you do have to be prepared with all of the paperwork and the shots and the verification, and there's a whole checklist. So it takes a little while to pull all that together. So if you could possibly go online and get that information and start taking your time to gather those pieces of important information, that will help you be ready and make sure you have that complete enrollment packet.
Wonderful. Now, where do I go for registration?
Okay, that's been changed over the last year. You previously went to the school site, but we're doing centralized registration now, which is really good. It's good for the schools, it's good for the district, and I think it's very helpful for the parents. So everyone should be going to the Martin Luther King Administrative Center, and that is right behind Barron Collier. And there's a whole new location that when you pull in to the building and you see the flagpole, the whole area to the left around to the side, it would be like the west end of the building, and that's where the reception area is for all registration, not just kindergarten. All students new to registering in Collier County will register at the Ed Center.
Wonderful. Now, anything else you think we need to add about the event and why we need to go to this event?
Again, I think it's just very important. You need to be able to start touching base with your school, your home school, finding out some other parents and friends that will be attending the kindergarten, learn a little bit more of what you can do for that school or how you can be part of that school. And again, just to make sure that you're ready, that you have all the information that you want and you need. And I think it's really important with the kids. They need to get that nice warm feel that it's going to be a good place to go in the fall.
Is there anything I should be saying to my kindergartner or my future kindergartner now as we're leading up to that big event?
Yeah, I think it's important to reinforce how proud you are of them, and if it's the first child going, that you understand it's a little scary. If there's a sibling, it's very easy, because you can just say, well, don't forget, this is where your sister is, and you'll be in school together. The kids are usually very, very excited, and once they realize that they're going to be safe and loved and they're going to have fun, it's a wonderful experience.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for joining us on this topic. I want to go off topic and say congratulations on your Golden Apple recipient. Tell us a little bit about that.
Thank you so much. Laurel Oak is thrilled. We have Susan Elder DeCaster, who has been participating in the event for 3 years, and this year she was a recipient. She was the only elementary teacher recipient, which made me exceptionally proud, and I was a Golden Apple recipient. So now we've added her to our little basket, and it's just a proud moment for the students, the staff, and the parents at Laurel Oak.
Well, wonderful. Thank you again for joining us today.
Thank you.
District Digest presents a district office update.
Well, our next guest on District Digest is Tom Weiss from the Optimist Club of Naples. And Tom, good to have you on the program.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
First and foremost, let's just kind of get an overview of the Optimist Club. What do you do? What's the purpose?
Certainly. The Optimist Club of Naples is a nonprofit organization. It's affiliated with the Optimist International, which has clubs all over the United States, all over America, but ours is a local club. Mm-hmm. Our theme is a friend of youth. The only things we do are things that will help the children of Collier County, and now we've actually expanded out so it's surrounding areas too. It's an all-volunteer organization. Everybody that works there, no pay. We're all putting in our time, and it's a wide variety of programs and sports and education programs to help the kids. So that's really what we're there for.
And one of the reasons, one of those programs that you're involved with is a Youth Appreciation Night, which is a fabulous thing.
Right, and we're very proud of it. It's one of our favorite programs. I should have said when we began, this is our 50th anniversary for the club. We have a 50-year anniversary coming up in May, what we're doing here with the Youth Appreciation Night, and you and I were just talking before the show, is this is actually our 8th consecutive year that we have done this with the cooperation of the schools to be able to honor these kids. So we feel it's one of the better programs we do, is to, because they're fabulous kids that we talk about during this program.
So how do you come to select this group of students?
We don't.
Okay.
What we do is we work, and the chairperson of our program is Janet Totillo, and she does a fabulous job for us on this. And what she does is she reaches out to all the middle schools in Collier County. It's not seniors, high schools, it's not grade schools, it's middle schools. And we ask their administration to pick a child from the 6th grade, the 7th grade, and the 8th grade, if they're all in those same schools, to be an outstanding student. And it's not based on strictly your grades. It's based on your grades, it's based on how you interact with the people in the school, and what is all your activities and stuff out of school. So it's a well-rounded individual. But we don't pick them. We leave that pressure to the administrations of each school. So then I don't think we could do it. When you look at with these kids, it's just, I don't know how they can do it themselves. But that's how we do it.
Well, and they know the students, and like you said, because you're looking at, more of the whole student, it's not just, okay, well, we can get a list of the grades and see those top performers. So it might even be some of those students that might otherwise go unnoticed, or not unnoticed, but unrecognized.
Right, exactly right.
So, and we've been having it here at the district office and televising it, and when is this year's event?
This year will be April 20th. Again, we'll be in the chambers to be televising it live. It'll be as I understand it, going on here at 6:30. We'll have the families and anybody that wants to attend that's starting getting in there by 6, and at 6:30 you go on the air, and the show goes, and it usually takes about an hour and a half.
And having done it for so long, what do you see is the reaction of the students and the parents? Because everybody comes to this. It's a great opportunity to recognize these students. What are you seeing?
The kids are very, very honored. The people that have the biggest reaction to it are the parents and the families that come there, because they're so thrilled to see what their kids can do. But it's really a big honor for these kids, because not only we tell them all about their awards, but there are dignitaries from the school systems here that are giving them their awards. They get the actual certificates that they're going to get that they can take home with them. We've now changed so now there's actually plaques made for the schools, so that every year the schools can then put the plaque up in their front rooms of these are our award winners for the year. But the kids are just thrilled with it. I think it inspires them to continue to try to stay more focused on the stuff they do the rest of their lives. And I think it also shows them that it's not just grades that are important. It's how do you become a well-rounded person.
And that's something that they will take with them then as they continue on either through middle school or into high school.
We hope so. We certainly hope so.
And that seems to be kind of an overall theme for what you do as part of the Optimist Club of Naples as well.
Yes, we're trying to help them grow and continue to move. We do our sports programs, we have our college scholarship programs, we have our essay contests and all of them. We give away $8,000 a year in college scholarships, and it's for these kids that have started here and are continuing to build up. So we think it's a great foundation for them to build on. We hope people will watch it and enjoy the program, because they're going to see some fabulous kids, and we just appreciate you guys for letting us come in and use your facilities to get these outstanding kids out to the public.
Any way that we can help promote the students, we're definitely on board. So, Tom, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
District Digest continues as we open your window to education, taking you inside the classroom so you can see what's cool in school. With BYOD, STEM, and today's cool school technology, here's Dr. Tracy Kohler.
Each year, the Florida Council of Instructional Technology Leaders, or FICTL, releases their call for nominations for the Technology Innovative Principal of the Year. Every school district is allowed to submit one nominee. This year, we are excited to have Golden Gate Elementary School Principal Chuck Franz represent Collier County Public Schools. Let's take a look at the video we submitted that highlights the work of Chuck Franz and his staff.
Melanie, remember, I have the technology meeting today.
I know, Mom. Mr. Franz sent me a notice on Edmodo.
Well, excuse me a little, Miss Technology.
I didn't mean it like that. It's just that school's different now than before. I can't imagine school without using technology.
I'm so proud of you, but now make sure you and this device are not late to the school, okay?
I know, Mom. Te quiero. Bye.
At Golden Gate Elementary, we integrate technology across the school day. That begins with teachers learning new technology in all of our professional development sessions and integrating that into their instruction. As a Title I school, we are working hard to close the digital divide and provide devices to students through grant funding. These devices allow us to use programs like EduCreations. EduCreations allows students to record the problem-solving process, thereby sharing it with others. Our students are also using tools like Padlet and Edmodo to connect with each other so they can share resources and further their skills. Our students are also using Little Bits in creative ways by not only learning how to work as a team, but also to engage in project-based learning. Students are also using programs like Fast Math and iReady. Teachers are able to view daily reports and adjust their instruction accordingly to evaluate the effectiveness of digital learning. None of what we do at Golden Gate would be possible without our parental involvement. We host monthly parent meetings that integrate not only technology, but STEM concepts. We routinely have hundreds of parents attend these events. Our teachers, students, and parents are all working to foster a digital community within our physical community.
Arroz con pollo?
Yeah, sure.
So tell me what you did it today.
Mom, I could tell you or I could show you.
Show me?
Yeah, telling you, that's so old school. Remember, my whole world is on this.
Great job, Golden Gate Elementary. We are also proud to announce that Chuck Franz was selected as one of the top 3 finalists for Technology Innovative Principal of the Year in the state. And now you know what's cool in school.
You are watching District Digest on the Education Channel.
Our next guest is Sergeant First Class James Washington. He is the coach of the drill team for Palmetto Ridge High School. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So first of all, congratulations on your team's big win at the Collier County Drill Team competition. How does it feel to be the winner of that competition?
Well, it feels great. It's a long time coming. The students are elated on winning the competition. They put a lot of hard work into the competition itself, and we had some new members added to the competition. We had a young cadet, his name is Ethan Peelis, came from a school in Arkansas, and he's very instrumental. In fact, he started the exhibition drill competition, and he did a fantastic job, and he molded a lot of students in the exhibition. And although he's a senior, he will be graduating, but he's established the grounds as far as exhibition and other students to continue to be a role model in continuing the exhibition drill.
So what exactly goes into a drill team competition?
Drill team competitions consist of regulation drill, armed and unarmed, squads and platoons, males and females, exhibition as well, which means spinning of weapons, but the kids did perform extremely well. A lot of hard work, a lot of time and effort. We practice 5 days a week, and to include weekends as well.
So is this something that people can come watch whenever there's another competition coming up?
Sure, at any time they're invited to the county drill competition, and we'll have another competition coming up as well.
So what's next for Palmetto Ridge?
The next drill competition will be held in Lakeland, Florida, and that is the Florida State Drill Competition, which is the granddaddy of all competitions in the state of Florida.
How are the kids feeling about the competition there?
The kids are excited. They're ready to go. It just takes more practice to get them more focused, but they're ready.
Great. So what does it take to be a part of JROTC's program?
Well, anyone can join the program, and the key thing is to maintain a 2.0 to be on any other teams, and that's not my rules. That's the Florida Athletic Association rules. And once they do that, and they don't have a problem, we offer all the teams to all of the students that come into the program.
Wonderful. Now, is there anything else you'd like to add about JROTC or the drill team competitions?
I think that the JROTC program is a great program. Of course, it started in 1916, and it's been rolling ever since. And General Colin Powell, which was former Secretary of State, was very instrumental in building the junior ROTC program, and has continued to build and will continue to grow as instructors continue to push kids toward that direction. And it's a great start. It's a motivation. It is a disciplinary program, and I think that all students should be offered the opportunity to join the JROTC program.
How many students do you have at Palmetto Ridge?
We have 175 in the program.
Is that the largest out of all?
No, the largest that we've had in the program is approximately 246 in the program.
Wonderful. Now, I do want to congratulate you on an honor by the American Legion as Teacher of the Year for JROTC. How does it feel to have that honor?
Well, thank you. It feels great. I was surprised, worked hard, and it paid off. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
District Digest presents a community update.
Our final guest on District Digest is Chris Romings, the president of the Collier County Alumnae Chapter for Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. Chris, so good to have you on the program today.
Thank you. Thank you.
First, let's get kind of a brief overview. What is your organization?
My organization, as you named, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, we are an organization of college-educated women who made a lifetime commitment to public service. And we serve under a 5-point programmatic thrust, which is educational development, economic awareness, international awareness, political awareness, and physical and mental health.
Okay. And you have an event coming up, which is the main reason why we're having you here to talk about. It's a multicultural festival in May.
Yes, yes. We're excited about that. The Multicultural Festival was an idea from the Immokalee Chamber, who is one of our partners. And we went to find out what can we do to help meet the needs of the Immokalee community. And he mentioned a festival with Cinco de Mayo. We took it back to the organization and we voted to make it be a multicultural festival because we are made up of all cultures, and we felt like what better way to bring it to Immokalee and the entire Collier County area to see that we are made up of Italian, Grecians, not just our regular Haitians and Hispanic and whites and black. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but we want our children to know that we have Irish Americans. We want them to celebrate and learn along the way.
Right, I was just going to say celebrate that diversity.
Absolutely.
What are some of the events that are going, or what are some of the activities that are going to be taking place at this event?
Well, some of the activities that will take place at this event is that we will honor our May Week out of this. May Week is a national program throughout our organization where we are going to honor our graduating seniors to give out scholarships.
Oh, wonderful.
That's why why we're having this. We must provide scholarships to graduating seniors. A lot of them come from single-parent homes. Some of them are in two-parent home, and there's still a struggle. And so we want to do what we have been entrusted to do to help children get to college and remain in college and come back and give to the community in which they live in or the community that helped them. We also will have activities for our children. We will have something set up under all 5 of our thrusts. Under physical and mental health, we're going to have almost everything that a person would need under that thrust. Under political awareness and involvement, we will have supervisor of election group out there, because kids are graduating, but they still need to know that they must vote. We will have economic development there to show them things that they need to be aware of under that thrust. And international awareness, because we have the Multicultural Festival, that's where we're meeting the needs of the international awareness. And of course, most of us in our organization are educators. We're always educating. We're always thinking of ways not just to educate our youth, but to educate our community as a whole. That's the only way that we're going to be healthy and progress and learn to get along better, is that we educate each other. And so we are just going to have a fabulous time, and we're so happy that we are partnered with the Collier County Public School System, the Collier County Sheriff Department, Bruno and Prado, and Collier County Parks and Recreation.
Sounds like it's going to be a wonderful event. Real quick, we've probably got about 40 seconds. How can students apply for the scholarship from your chapter? I want to make sure we get that in.
Students have 2 ways of applying. They need to go on to the Collier County Public School District website under scholarships. Students, please do it. Take advantage of it. And they can go to collierdeltas.org and apply online. They fill in the blocks, print it, or they can email it to us.
Perfect. Chris, well, we're looking forward to the Multicultural Festival. I think it's going to be a great event, and thanks so much for sharing the information with us.
Thank you. Thank you, Collier County.
And we'd like to thank all of our guests on District Digest, and we'd like to thank you for watching. For Katie Tanner and everyone here on the Education Channel, I'm Leanne Zinzer. We'll see you next time.
Join us again for District Digest, your inside look at the Collier County Public School District. The show is produced by the District Communications and Community Engagement Department and the Education Channel, your window to education.